So, can you imagine a world where everybody's working towards the same goal? A general overall goal. Um, this isn't John Lennon's, forget about heaven, forget about earth, forget about war and peace. This isn't, this isn't that. This is a society that has a singular goal. It sounds simple, right? It isn't, though. Because, uh, get this, there are 7.2 billion people on the earth. And now each one of those 7.2 billion people uh, has individual interests. And in this instance, it's not really beneficial. Now, a goal that everybody would want to work to is, can you come up with one? What would everybody want? Immortality? Endless wealth? I honestly can't think of one thing that all of us would want. All 7.2 billion people. I do not think there's one thing all of us would want. And that is both the beauty and ugly nature of humanity. I mean, finding God would be a. I think everybody's interested in seeing whether, you know, belief has a base. That's probably something I think a lot of people would be interested in. Not all of them, but a lot. Now, what would happen if 7.2 billion ants started pulling on a boulder the size of a car? It'd move 7.2 billion ants. That's enough ants to fill almost 3 floors of a hotel room. Think about that. 3.2 billion ants. 3.2, not 7.2, 3.2 is enough to fill 3 whole hotel rooms full of ants. And then some, if. Because I'm just guesstimating right now. To move a boulder the size of a car, something that you couldn't even push one person. Now think about how big of an ant is. Oh, yay big. Maybe bigger if you want to get really ridiculous. 7.2 billion ants. Now the real number of humanity. 7.2 billion ants moving a mountain seems real easy when you think about it. Because all those ants have one goal. Move the freaking mountain. So, something you need to take away from water, given enough time, will make a mountain a pebble. Wind, given enough time, will make a cliff out of a plateau. And given enough time, the very earth itself will shake itself and combine into new landscapes. Now, what about us? What can we do over the course of 1,000 years? Looking back, not much. 2,000 years. Okay, we made a couple of improvements. What about 1 billion years? How about 1 million? Can you even reach 1 million before you get to 1 billion? Hmm? How about 100,000? Where do you see us going in the next 100,000 years? Think about that. 100,000 years. We've had humanity has had recorded history for roughly 4,000 years. That's a rough estimate. Because we're in 2015 AD, after Christ. 2,000 years after Christ, and there's probably 2,000 years beforehand of some form of recorded record from either Mesopotamia, Sumeria, China. Those are some of the oldest civilizations in the world. $4,000 out of 100,000. And you need to look at what we've done with the planet in 4,000 years. We've turned into a cesspool. Now, do you think that you, one person, just you, can change it all by yourself?